Welcome back to episode 17 of our journey driving around the entire coastline of Great Britain. We've been living on the road for over 3 years now, and usually we spend half the year exploring mainland Europe. But this year we wanted to do things a little differently and see what our own island had to offer. We began our journey on the south coast of England down in Dorset and have been making our way clockwise step by step. Now we've reached the west coast of Scotland here in Kintyre. Every day on this trip has been full of surprises, from hidden beaches and quiet coves to breathtaking views that stop us in our tracks. It's reminded us how incredible Britain's coastline really is and how lucky we are to experience it together as a family.
Well, good morning guys, we are back on the road again, even though we do have a little change of plan. So we were going to start heading north, up sort of towards the Oban area. However, we've decided to go to Campbelltown, which is south, about half an hour south, because we could do with laundry and a bit of shopping, and we did have someone say you can park up on the sort of like the pier front area. So we're going to head down there, get some chores done. Not sure if we're going to stay the night on or perhaps move on, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, let's see what Campbelltown has to offer. We've just arrived in Campbelltown now, and we're just parked over the road from the laundrette, the independent laundrette, and we're just seeing, because it says coin operated and we don't have loads of coins, so we're just going to see if you can if there's a change machine in there basically. If there is, we'll stop here and use that one. If not, there is an Esso garage which has a Revolution laundry, which are obviously really handy because you just pay by card. So we're going to see, but the harbour here looks absolutely beautiful, and you can actually park right here for the night. It's a little bit sloped, so we'll see what she says. Hopefully we can just pay by card. Here she is, look.
She doesn't look happy. She looks happy.
Verdict?
No change machine.
No
So
change machine.
we need lots of coins.
We need lots of coins. Okay, well let's just go to Revolution Laundry then.
Yes. Right, let's do this. So, wash. The unavailable.
After all of that.
Why though? Okay, so we weren't able to put on a big load of laundry, but we have been able to use one of the machines. It's smaller, and we're just going to have to do 2 loads, which is fine. It's just going to take us a little bit longer. So we found our park up for the night. We're doing a bit of a free one tonight. We are parking in a layby. It's at a place called Seal Point on the A83, 87. Rick did tell me it's gone in, it's gone out. But there is actual camper places here in the layby, which we assume means we're welcome to stay the night. I think there might be a little trail down to the beach, so we might go and check that out in a minute. But for now, I'm just gonna get the gas on, and then I think we'll have a cup of tea.
Well, we just had a nice lovely cup of tea. The rest are still finishing off a bit of schoolwork. Not Kira, obviously. So I'm just going to quickly have a little wander and show you guys the beach. Now, as we said, this is called Seal Point. So hopefully we can see some seals. Beautiful looking beach. We can just hop down here. Very, very nice indeed. Beautiful little beach. No sign of any seals, but very nice nonetheless. That is beautiful. And that is some clear water right there. That is stunning. You've got what's that, Isla and Jura out there, and then obviously mainland Kintyre keeps going up this way. Good morning guys from Kintyre in Scotland. We are going to be hitting the road again today. We had a nice night's stay at Seal Point here, nice lay-by. Despite its name, we didn't see any seals unfortunately. But we did see this lovely bird of prey just sitting out there this morning. Let me know what it is. I think it's a buzzard. But let me know in the comments. So today we have got a 2-hour drive heading north to a really nice park up, £10 a night. So yeah, hopefully we can get there without any bother.
The wing mirror's just gone. So we had a bit of an issue in Anglesey with the wing mirror and it smashed a bit.
Hello.
Oh, your wing mirror's gone.
Oh yeah.
It's dangling off.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Jesus. And now we've just hit the side there, the hedges, and it's just...
It's completely gone. It's gone. Yeah. We need to get a replacement and get some protectors, I think.
I think you might need to find something to pull over as well so we can push this back out.
Just open the window.
Okay.
Not yet though. Let's just wait for it to, no, let's just wait for it to widen up a little bit.
I'll lose my hand
You
in the
lose your
hedge.
hand.
Oh well, at least you've still got one mirror.
Yeah, we've still got one
Wait,
minute.
did that rip up?
Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone. Oh no. Now let's wait for all the comments to come in.
You're an irresponsible driver, Richard.
I am, I'm shocking.
Why have you got a licence?
I don't know. I should have had my hands on the wheel. That's,
And
you know,
you shouldn't be on these roads.
I shouldn't be on these roads. It's shocking. It's shocking. How dare I? How dare I? Oh, Scotland, you little beauty. Now we're on the good road, huh? Yeah!
Might make your bellies go, guys. Oh my gosh. That was a bit like a roller coaster, wasn't it, Ted?
Came across this lovely bridge and had to stop. See if we can get a vantage point. Ooh, it's muddy. Look at that. That is beautiful. Got about 15-20 minutes left of this drive till we get to the park up. So let's hop back in and get this done.
We've now just got a little glimpse of the place where we're actually going, and oh my gosh, it looks incredible.
That is wow factor stuff right there. That is big time.
Like picturesque. We
Like
could be a million
wild,
miles away, couldn't we? Like
wild,
it literally.
rugged. That is insanely good. What an absolute day to be here. Holy where are we going?
Ooh,
Oh, look at this.
wow.
That's this is really, really cool.
Here we go, home for the night.
Oh, mate, I'm stoked. I am stoked at this. We just need to get level, which is going to be possibly problematic.
Like your own quiet corner over there.
Yeah, we've got our own quiet corner. So basically there's a chap there. That looks relatively flat.
Yeah, this could be good, just in front of us sideways.
Well, this might just take the leaderboard for the best park up, or certainly the best view. Take a look at that. That's incredible. That is insane, isn't it? Look at that. Absolutely colossal. And the village is just there. Now, I don't think there's any services here, but it does cost £10 a night. And it's got some separated bays. Easily fit us in here. You'd get quite a lot in here, to be honest. So I'm gonna have a little wander to the shop to get our fee paid, and we'll see what the crack is.
The motorhome parking here in Laundromat is just £10 a night and is the perfect place to visit the neighbouring island of Easdale, which is the smallest permanently inhabited island of the Inner Hebrides. We're planning on taking the short ferry over to the island tomorrow, but for now it's time to settle in and enjoy our surroundings on this side. Being on the road full time, we're used to things going wrong every now and again. Whether it's a failed park-up attempt, laundry not going to plan, or even losing our wing mirror. However, there's one thing we can totally rely on, no matter where we are in the world or how tricky a day gets. We've been using Surfshark for the past 2 years in every single country we've visited. Surfshark encrypts everything we do online and hides our location, keeping all of our data safe. One account covers every device, phones, tablets, laptops, even the kids' devices. So we can browse, stream and work on the road without worrying about hackers. If you want that same peace of mind, you can sign up today and get 4 extra months for free. Just head to surfshark.com/TWTK and use our code TWTK. Right, day 2 here in Laundromat, and we've just been in to get another night's parking. We're going to stay here 2 nights. So Rick's just been in to pay for that, and we've just found out that the next ferry over to the little island is at 2:15. So that is us now over on Easdale Island. The ferry is literally like 2 minutes across, small little boat. But it's gearing up for something special here this weekend, which we're not going to be here for, unfortunately.
We were thinking about staying.
Because it's very exciting.
Yeah, it is. There is a world championship here on the island of Easdale.
Yeah, it is the World Stone Skimming Championships.
Can you believe that? Stone Skimming Championships. My stone skimming isn't very good.
I can't do it at all.
No.
So
they were saying that there's 3,000 entrants.
Yeah,
so
mad.
There's a lot of people going to be here. So
that means it's time for us to leave.
Yeah, definitely. It'd be amazing to come and stay, but what an incredible place this is on the island. Like the picturesque sort of little workers' cottages over on the mainland was nice, but here it is absolutely stunning.
It's amplified, isn't it?
Stunning.
Yeah.
So we're going to check out the museum first, and then some of the quarries, and then see if we can get up to a vantage point up the top of that little sort of crag.
Beautiful.
That is the plan. We just come out of the folk museum here on the island. Loads and loads of messages up in there saying no cameras, no cameras, no cameras. So we didn't take any pictures in there, unfortunately, guys. But it's a little folk museum, a little bit of history about the island. It costs £5 per adult and £1.50 for the kids. Sort of interesting, sort of not gonna lie. But anyway, we're here, we're gonna have a little look around. So we're just at one of the quarries here. Now this place is obviously famous for slate. These are called the Slate Isles. And slate that was from here went all over the UK, Canada, America. I think it even said some as far as Australia. But then there was a big storm, and water came in, and some of these quarries were 67 meters deep, and then they just filled with water, and the Esdale mining company, slate company, couldn't recover from that because it filled with water, so they couldn't replace machinery, and it all came to a close. But one of the mines, or one of the quarries here, is now used for the World Stone Skimming championships, which is this one. So this is obviously one of the old mines.
You can see the bottom for a moment.
And you've got the two lines running out, and they will obviously come down here.
Why is that big rock?
Looks like it gets really deep.
What is it?
Quickly.
Oh right, yeah. Oh yeah, so it looks like it's literally shallow for like a metre or so and then just goes straight down.
Oh,
But-
is this like swimming area?
There we go, people can skim stones all the way across there. Not sure how many metres that is. I'm sure I would have thought people could do further than that.
I don't know. I think we need a competition.
We need a competition.
TWTK competition.
Yeah, that's it. No one actually wants to see the real championships. They only want to see the Tournament of Kids championships. Let's have a look.
One.
That was one.
Wait, me? They
I
have
don't think I'm a champion. I got one. Teddy got one. Jack got one. All right, Mum, you
No,
have
but
to.
that's not skimming because it has to bounce. to
No,
be
it is.
skim.
All right, here, let's see if we can do it. All right, we're gonna have to get more than one. No, none of us can get more than one on a skim. Maybe we're using the wrong stones. Oh wait, there, Piper's up. Piper's up. Go on in, Piper. Yeah, go on. Let's see it.
Go on.
Wait, what happened?
Go on.
What happened? Did you throw a stone at yourself?
Did you pull your shoulder?
No, Ted ruined gigantic stone.
Jack, no, don't do that.
Head for a stone.
Okay, so Ted tried to skim, and instead of getting the water, it hit Piper. So, no, you're okay, Piper. We're going to try and go this way. I'm not sure if this is a path or not. Jack says it's a path. How beautiful is that? Really nice. And interesting, the island is actually privately owned. And I spoke to the woman in the museum about it, just seeing, well, what does the owner do, what's in it for the owner, and effectively it's a tax break apparently. So it's a chap just down in London that owns it for tax purposes, really just has the land and doesn't have any involvement in it. He doesn't own any of the houses. All the houses are privately owned by the people, the community, and the community have their own spaces. So even in terms of community buyout, like the island of Skye where we were at, there's no point in doing it because the community already own all the assets they need to own. So seems like it all works out. We've now moved away from the sort of houses and the cottages, and we're now in amongst the old slate workings, which feels like a completely different landscape to where the cottages are. But also it opens up these incredible views looking out. And what I didn't realise, I actually had to sort of get my bearings, open Google Maps, because the island ahead of us here is actually the Isle of Mull. So that one just up in the distance there is the Isle of Mull. That's heading back towards Esdale village. And this is all the quarry workings. All this old slate. We're going to try and get a vantage point up to the top of there if we can. Just need to find our way. Need to find a route up there. But it's absolutely fantastic on a day like today. Loads of sailing boats out as well, catching that last bit of decent weather before autumn truly kicks in. It doesn't seem to be an obvious route up to the top, so we're going to take this track and see if it leads up there.
At the top here it's not a path, it's actually a swamp. So we think we might be a bit of a dead end.
No,
Are we good?
I think we're good to follow that up there. We just need to be careful, yeah.
Okay.
Go on in, one at a time. Hey, you ready? Put your foot up. Up. Okay, wait there, Jack. Go steady. There's a big drop that side into the abyss. Piper up you get.
Now it's my turn.
You good?
I reckon.
Well done, my girl. Be careful with this bit here, don't go too near that edge.
We're just worried about the camera. Easy peasy this one actually, it's not that big. Oh wow.
Guys, can you see the little speedboat on the shore?
Yeah?
That's mine.
Oh, that's your boat, is it?
Yeah, the play park.
Oh, that's worth it. Absolutely incredible up here. So beautiful.
It's gorgeous. And I can see Tori.
We can see Tori all by herself over there, look.
She's quite camouflaged with the houses actually.
She's stealth. Stealth camping we are.
No one's ever said that about her.
Oh look, from here it's stealth camping, just blends in. She's like a little cottage.
Piper's trying to get up for a picture. Today it was time to say goodbye to this beautiful place and move on further up the coast to continue our drive around Great Britain. And after 37 minutes and 16 miles, we had arrived in Oban. We have managed to get parked in the lorry and coach parking. How much did it cost us, Rick?
£6.80 for 6 hours, I think. There's also motorhome parking here as well. They're just small bays.
Oh, nice. So we're all parked up. We're going to go out and explore what this place has to offer. It's known as the gateway to the islands.
So we've got a few little jobs we need to do in Oban, including getting Piper some walking boots and finding some waterproof trousers for the kids as well. Now that the weather's starting to turn, we need to get kitted up, and this is going to be the best place to do so.
Get new welly boots.
And new welly boots for you. You've got welly boots.
I need new ones though, so I'm gonna get them.
He wants new ones, but he's getting hand-me-downs if they fit. I think I'm going to buy my own island. 125 grand buys you an island here in Scotland. How amazing.
It's not bad, is it?
That buys you a shed down south.
We have just been into, I think it's Roxy's Cafe for some sausage roll. And Rick tells me that these are award-winning, so we'll see just how good they are.
The CAF is award-winning. Apparently it's the Scottish Caff and Bakery winner 2024. Wow. So we'll judge their sausage rolls. They look very good. They're homemade. And we'll tell you how good they are.
Well, I have to say those sausage rolls were absolutely delicious, and we've come down here to the waterfront to enjoy them. And it's such a beautiful day. We are getting lucky with the weather at the moment. How beautiful is that?
For the last few days the weather has been fantastic, even though we've had rain, but it's very nice. It's very nice. Okay guys, we have just literally walked past a fish and chip shop that said it is the 3rd best in the UK according to National Geographic, and we have just googled it.
We had to verify it.
We had to verify this. We didn't want to have lunch out today, but I don't think we can pass up, can we?
We can't.
On such a statement like the 3rd best in the UK. We're going to have to try this out, and we'll see how we rate it, you know, against...
On our leaderboard.
On our leaderboard.
Currently, top of the leaderboard is Fraser's in Whitehaven. So we shall see.
Is this going to be better?
It
It's
knocks it
got
off its
Good
place.
Food Award blue ribbon as well, whatever that means. Right, let's go check it out. We can sit in, that'd be lovely. Just take a seat.
Mum, they got mac and cheese on the kids' menu.
Oh, good, 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 good.
I saw mac and cheese on the kids' menu. It's wee haddock, wee mac and cheese, wee battered sausage, wee chicken bites. Chips are included with meal. One can have the battered sausage.
Well, the food has just arrived and the portions are massive. It looks so good. So I've gone for the salt and pepper squid. Piper's gone for mac and cheese, and Rick has gone for the classic cod, fish and chips.
These are twice cooked
Are they?
chips.
They look hot. They look really hot.
They are a good chip.
Yeah.
They're a good chip.
Jack's portion of kids' sausage is massive. Is it good? Yeah. And Teddy's gone for the old. Tell them what you got, Ted.
I've got some chicken bites.
So this is the salt and pepper squid. Exceptionally good.
Is it good?
Yeah, really nice. But I think I will add some lemon as well. I forgot the lemon. Right, this is controversial. We've literally walked like 2 seconds further down the high street and we've come across another fish and chip shop. But this one has the seal of approval from Gordon, Gino and Fred. The best fish and chips in Oban. Did we go to the wrong one? I'm not sure. We were very happy with our fish and chips there, and I think we were going to have an update on our fish and chip leaderboard.
Oh man, what a time that's been in Oban. We've managed to do a little bit of shopping, get Piper some boots, get some new headphones, sent off the package or the parcel for our competition winner, done a little shop, so that's all good. So now we've got half an hour drive to our campsite. I've booked over the phone, forgotten what it's called, just it's half an hour north of Oban, proper campsite because we need facilities and that sort of stuff. £40 a night and then £1 booking fee as well, so it's 81 quid for 2 nights. Unfortunately it's an electric pitch. I did ask, can have a non-electric, but they don't actually have any non-electrics. It's something that I must admit, and I don't want to grumble, but it's something that I do find a bit annoying because, you know, in the summer, especially with solar panels and all of this sort of stuff, there's a lot of people out there, especially with motorhomes, camper vans, we can actually be off grid for a few days or whatnot, or for us, indefinitely in the summer months, and then you still have to book electric, even though I'm not even going to plug in, because there's no point. I find that a little bit annoying, but hey, that's just me having a grumble. Let me know your thoughts on that. If you go to a campsite, should you have to pay for electric if you're not using it? I suppose ultimately we have a choice whether to go there or not, and we've decided to go there, so it's on me really, isn't it?
All checked in?
All checked in. All checked in and decent.
Good.
I'm ready to go.
I like to hear.
Yeah. So yeah, we got someone beside us. It should be all good. Apparently Martin is going to show us down, apparently.
Okay, who's
But
mine?
well, I don't have a clue, but we're going to go into the service area, which I think is just in there.
Where's Dad? So we've got water here, which we need to fill up. Because we are running absolutely empty. We have no water whatsoever, so we need to fill that up. But Rick's gone walkabouts. I don't know where he's gone. Right, I'm gonna go back in the cab. Where's Dad gone?
What is it?
You went that way?
Yeah.
Well, I found him. He got lost checking out the pitch, and then he was talking to someone for about 20 minutes. So we've
Hey,
finally now...
What are you saying about me?
We've finally now managed to hook up the water so we can get Tori filled up. But it does happen often. We'll arrive somewhere, Rick will get into a conversation with someone, and then me and the kids are literally just sat in the front like,
but it's
tick-tock,
interesting.
tick-tock.
It's interesting. I got talking to one camper, and then the warden came along, and so it's cool. The warden was the warden's full-time as well. He works as a warden, so that's pretty interesting. He's going to Spain soon.
Nice.
There we go. His name's Martin.
He's Rick's made a new friend.
Yeah. That brings my friend count up to 2.
Yeah.
You and Martin.
Me and Martin.
Right, anyway,
Okay.
on less glamorous news, do you want to pass me the toilets and we'll get them emptied?
Lovely. I'd love to do that.
I know you would.
There we are, that's us all pitched up.
Welcome back to Talking with the Kids. Today, me and Dad have decided we're going to make some biscuits for Crow. And we followed with the video and we followed the girl who done it.
That's right. So should we get started?
Yeah!
Let's crack on.
We're just starting to roll the dough out.
This is puff pastry.
That's rock hard.
I look like this.
Next, we need to crush up some biscuits.
That's it.
Sprinkle some on
Okay, go on in. That is perfect. Is this a healthy bake we're doing, or is this a treat?
treat.
It's a treat, it definitely is. Look at that, that looks amazing. So it's about there. Now we're going to lift off, twirl it round like that. And that is the finished sort of product, a twirl. You're doing it, well done. Right, do you reckon that's enough turns?
Yeah, look at that, Mum.
Okay, Teddy, these Biscoff twirls are looking amazing, but do we need to add more Biscoff?
Yes, we're gonna make biscuit sauce.
Right, we're going to make Biscoff sauce. How are we going to do that?
We're gonna put some biscuit in a pan and then melt it and then turn it into biscuit.
We're going to melt it there, and then we're going to drizzle some on these, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then we're going to dip it as well.
Yeah.
Should we get going?
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay, so Teddy, these are the finished product, aren't they?
Yeah.
What are they?
They're called biscuit twirls.
Biscoff twirls. Oh, that looks like a very delicious
Can I pick
one.
next?
Jackie,
Oh,
that
that's
one,
gonna be my
good one. Piper, nice. Okay, let's go for it. Biscoff twirls.
They're really good.
Well done, Teddy. Do we think Teddy is star baker for this? Mmm.
Now come out on a little wonder. There's a public footpath leading from the campsite right next to the water here, which is beautiful. We have decided we're going to go on a bit of a hike up. We have found a viewpoint with incredible views out to sea, so not sure how high it is. Looks fairly high, but we'll give it a good shot. Oh man, we've just spotted another honesty box, but there's been too many, hasn't there? There's been a lot of honesty boxes.
Quite delicious.
They are delicious, Jack, but I just don't think we can do it. Not every time. Where are we going, baby?
We're going to be heading up Beinn Lora. It's 308 meters above sea level. This means the hill is at least 150 meters higher than the surrounding land. There we go, so it should be good. Here we go, so what we got a red walk, coastal climb, so that's 1 mile, allow 3/4 of an hour, strenuous. Or we've got Eagles Trail, which goes up to the Eagle Viewpoint, and that is only 2 miles.
This is a leg burner. A proper leg burner, I tell you.
how absolutely stunningly beautiful you are. Scotland! Oh, jump up on this old tree stump and have a look at that. See a little castle there, there's a castle there, a big manor house there. So beautiful. Right, we've just hit the little crossroads at the point of one path sort of starts heading down, the other path is the big one heading up to Eagle's View, and we've had a vote. And me and Piper have voted to do the big walk up to the top, but the other three have voted to start making our way down. So family votes down, that's where we go. It is also 20 past 4, so by the time we actually get off this mountain and back to the campsite, it's going to be gone past 5 o'clock, so it probably makes more sense. Oh, wait, what you got, Ted? Wow, what have you found?
How you have the brazier to hold that thing? I found the beetle.
You found a beetle, and look at its lovely blue legs.
It's like a shiny metallic blue underneath.
It's getting rather steep walking down this bit now, but we've all got our walking boots on, so we're doing good. Piper is leading the way. Good morning, guys. It is day 83 of our coastal adventure. I can't quite believe we've spent 83 days exploring the coastline of Great Britain, and it's been absolutely fantastic, and it's time for us to move off this campsite. We stayed an additional day in the end because yesterday was horrendous, lots of rain, so we had a bit of freedom to stick around, so we did. But today we have got a 2-hour drive continuing our journey north past the most western point of Britain. So let's see how that goes. Okay guys, just before we leave, I thought I'd share some stats with you on the drive we've done so far. So we have covered close to 2,500 miles. Our average speed is 26 miles an hour, which is shocking. Not surprising because of all the twisty roads, but 26 mile an hour is our average speed. And we are getting an average, now normally we get 19 miles to the gallon as average. At the minute we're getting 17.5, which again isn't surprising considering the twisty roads and the narrow roads that we're on. So there we go, 2,500 miles. What do you think the total mileage will be when we get back to Weymouth on the south coast of England in I don't know how many months time? So there we go, now let's hit the road.
So we have very shortly got another ferry crossing. We are going on the Ferry, which is about 4 miles away from where we are now. I think it's just a case of you turn up and board, you don't need to get tickets.
Well, hopefully it's just turn up and board because we haven't booked anything.
Oh no, he's telling you to stop.
Okay, he's just asking us to pull over a little bit just to get 2 vehicles on before us, and then we'll see what he wants to do. Good.
In all fairness, that works much better for us. Rick was literally just saying that we're front of the queue, which means that when we get off, we're going to be driving off first and slowing everyone else down. So at least this way, everyone else could just go at their own speed and we're not holding anyone up. So it works okay. That's us just pulled over, found a nice parking area. We were looking at the map this morning, me and Rick, and we spotted a little bit of a walk with like a boardwalk over some water, and it looked really beautiful, and we thought, you know what, it's en route, let's stop off and go and enjoy it for a little while just give us something to do on the drive, and actually rather than just going from A to B all the time, stop off midway. So yeah, I don't know where it actually starts though. We're gonna have to figure that bit out. But I think it's on that side of the road.
Well, it's only taken us 5 minutes and we're here at this little viewing area. How magnificent is this?
Oh no, no, stop. Everyone stop. We've got a dragonfly here. Stop, stop, stop.
Ooh.
Look, it's a red dragonfly.
A little red dragonfly. This is absolutely beautiful. A little hidden lock, pretty much next to the main road. So many dragonflies around as well.
There's loads.
There's absolutely hundreds, if not thousands, of dragonflies. So beautiful. Just soaking up the last of that summer warmth, which will soon disappear in the coming weeks. What an incredible place to actually just have a little rest, have a little stop, park up and come out here.
Teddy loves his insect and he has a little insect book. I think he spent his birthday money on it actually, back in Wales. And so when we found the dung beetle the other day, we wrote in where we found it and the date. So I think we'll have to do the same again today when we get back to the lorry, get the insect book out and actually find out what type of dragonfly these are, and then write out where we spotted them. And I have just spotted one just next to me that's a green one. Everyone we've spotted so far has been red, so I'm gonna have to take a picture of that one as well, because there's potentially 2 different varieties here.
These places are obviously very beautiful, and it's incredible actually what wildlife exists within these forests, from red squirrels and pine martens, but even the UK's, or shall I say Scotland's, very own wild cat. Now, I didn't know a few years back, I didn't know wild cats actually existed in the wild in the UK, but they do up here in certain parts of Scotland. They're not much bigger than the domestic cats, and I think that's one of the main problems possibly leading to their decline, that they're breeding too much with domesticated cats. But they are in this area. You'd have to be extremely lucky to see one though. Right, we're now back at the truck, and another reason we stopped here was to fill you guys in on reaching a point of the UK on this coastal journey that's a sort of like a prominent point, and that is the most western point of Britain mainland. And there's a beautiful sign here that tells us. There we go, look. And it is. You might be able to see that. It's 25 miles down that road. Now, it's sort of like a one-way track. It goes out there and you'll have to come back. So it's 25 miles. It takes about just over an hour. Now, here's the point. Are we going to drive down there or not? We're not. That's the answer. I would have loved to go down there. However, the lighthouse, which is at the very end, is on a very tight single track road, and there's an old gate and there's 2 concrete pillars either side, and the width for those I think is just too narrow for us to even get there. So I've seen motorhomes down there, it is on the apps, and people have got down there in motorhomes, but there are several reviews saying we only just squeezed through. And if you can only just squeeze through on a standard motorhome, then we're not going to get through in this, and we're not going to push ourselves. We've said from day one, we are going to push ourselves to a point. You know, the NC 500, these single track roads are going to be challenging, but we're not going to push ourselves to a point where we're going to cause problems, to the community, potentially get stuck and be reckless. So we have decided we are not going to visit the most westerly point.
But on the agenda now is finding somewhere to put our head down for the night. We haven't booked onto a campsite, but Rick has pinpointed a little wild spot to spend the evening.
Well guys, I thought I'd just show you this little park up. So this is just a lay-by stroke picnic area stroke viewpoint on the A861. We're the only ones in here at the minute. It's a big space, plenty of room, slightly sloped, so we have gone up on one of the wedges on this front corner just to help balance us out. Now we have got asked what wedges we use, and these are the Firemer Jumbos. They're rated to, I think, about 14 ton per axle, something like that anyway. So they're heavy duty ones. But yeah, what a fantastic spot this is. There's like 3 cairns over there. I'm not sure what they're about. We'll have to try and look that up. And then obviously you've got the incredible mountains and another lock straight ahead. Absolutely beautiful. There is no signs at all saying no overnight parking or anything like this. So, and there's no houses around. So we take that as a thumbs up. We can give it a go. So even a little picnic bench here, look. Good morning guys from a very chilly Scotland. I've got my coat on in the morning, which is one of the first times I've done this, and not only that, but for the first time this year, or this second half of the year, we put the heating on this morning. It dropped, it was too chilly, we put the heating on this morning and got toasty. But anyway, just want to keep you up to speed of what we're doing, and I looked at this map and we haven't updated it. So let's update it to where we are now, and then I'll tell you the plan for the rest of the day. So the last time we updated it, we were in New England in Dumfries and Galloway, and since then we've driven up the coast to Stranraer, all the way up to Troon, across to Arran, and we've come down all the way up over to the Isle of Skye. We then actually came down to Campbelltown for a couple of little bits, and then we made our way up here up to Oban, where we were a couple of days ago. And then what we've done now, if my pen works, is, so that's where we are now in this lovely little lay-by stop. So that's where we currently are. Now the plan today, which is not really going to plan already, and it's just morning time, is we're going to head up to Mora, or the Silver Sands of Mora. Some beautiful beaches, absolutely fantastic beaches, where we were hoping, oh, that cold breeze making my eyes water. We were going to head to some campsites there. Now we got in contact with campsites and they are fully booked, or we're too big. So we're going to just try and turn up to some places and hopefully we can get parked, but I'm not that hopeful. Then that area there, unfortunately, is, or not unfortunately, but it's a dead-end road, so we have to jump over to Skye very quickly, the Isle of Skye, to continue along our coastal journey. And I've checked on the ferry website for today, and check-in is closed for all ferries. So we don't know if we can get parked at a campsite, we don't know if we can catch the ferry, and it's a dead-end road. So this is going to be one of those days, but let's go out, let's have some fun, and I'm sure it'll all come together.
Unfortunately, we found out that the one campsite left to pin our hopes on had an 8-metre max length restriction. So we had to simply bypass those beautiful beaches and head to Mallaig, in the hope that we could continue our journey from there to the Isle of Skye. When we arrived, we realised that the car park was full. So we had to park up at a lay-by just along the road and walk on in.
Okay, so we've just arrived in the little town or village of Mallaig. Beautiful steam engine, sort of just out the back there, which is amazing to see. But we're just going to try and find the ferry office. Let's have a little look.
I can see a ferry.
Do you see the ferry office? I think it's that over there. We'll go see the ferry office and see if they've got any availability for today.
Here we go, we are booked on to a ferry today, but it's not until 5:30. That was the only availability they had, but happy with that. We're going, we're not stuck here, so we can carry on our journey.
How are we doing?
Not too bad.
Good stuff, good stuff. Which one do you need? I suppose
Mallaig.
that's that one.
Get on the far left, you'll see a white camper van.
Yeah, I can see it just there.
Pop in behind him.
Just pop in behind him. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Okay, so that was pretty decent. There was a moment where they were looking at the ticket, and I was just saying to Kira, and I know we talk about this quite a bit, but you know, it's because we're an unusual motorhome, lorry, whatever you want to call it. We are anticipating someone calling us out, not calling us out, but you know what I mean, sort of having a debate with us at some point. It's fun.
I don't know why, it looks like a ferry.
No, definitely not.
You can't beat it.
We don't do things in halves.
The kitchen sink, you've got the lot there.
We've got the lot, yeah, that's it. We need it.
I gotta go home.
Yeah, that's it, it's exactly it. I took it literally. Cheers guys, take care. There we go. Some happy chaps at Mallaig Ferry Terminal. Very good.
Woo! Down the middle, baby. There we go, we are on the ferry, and we weren't sure whether we just stay in our vehicle or whether we go up, and I think you probably can stay in your vehicle, but people are disappearing up the stairs, so are you up for that? Are we going to go out and have a little look?
Yeah.
We can have a little look around, shouldn't we? It ain't going to do no
Sure.
harm looking around.
We can always come back. There we go, I did actually read a sign that just said all passengers must leave their vehicles, so, and I just looked, and everyone seems to be out, so. And there's Tory girl. Here we go. We're in South Skye. Right, so we are now on the Isle of Skye, but it is going to be very short-lived. We are not stopping the night. We are driving around 15 to 20 minutes to get to the bridge, which takes you over to the mainland, because this series isn't about driving to all the islands. This series is about driving the coastline of mainland Great Britain.
Most people are actually driving over here to go onto Skye. We're driving off Skye. So that means we're driving off ski.
That's all for this week, guys. We hope you enjoyed coming along for the journey with us, and if you did, make sure you pop a comment below. But really importantly, make sure you click subscribe, because next week things are about to get really interesting as we take on the ultimate road trip.
We are going to be taking on the notorious North Coast 500.
There has been a lot of anticipation for this part of the journey. Will Tory handle those roads, and will we actually manage to get parked anywhere?